So welcome back here to Polo Line TV, a slightly delayed second game on the lake, and it is the time of the home side. St. Moritz playing against two-time winners, last year's beaten finalist Team Azerbaijan, Land of Fire. And the crowd is building. The snow is actually falling here on the lake as well. This is our fourth year doing this. My name is John Kent, delighted to be bringing you here every game of this tournament, of this weekend, the 41st edition of the Snow Polo World Cup. And the team in green, Team Azerbaijan, Land of Fire, as I said, two times winners. Last year's beaten finalist by the Kushnat practice. Can they complete a hat-trick of wins? We wait for the umpires just to join the players out on the ground. Team Azerbaijan, the team in green. They will present in front of the stand on the far side. Jan-Erik Frank, the commentator over on the far side. He will call them forward individually. I will introduce them to you here, joining us on Polo Line TV as well. Do let us know where you're watching from. Hello to Ian and the team, the Bulldog Barbers over in Midhurst down near Cowdrey Park. Great to have them joining us as always, watching us as they call them forward on the far side. You see for Team St. Moritz, Sebastian Agaton making his way out in front. The Italian, Aristide Faginato, he lines up in the number 2. Robert Strom, the man from France, the 5-goal player. And then Nico Perez, the world famous winners of every major tournament pretty much around the world. Welcome to St. Moritz. Nico Perez playing against Team Azerbaijan, Land of Fire, playing at number 1 in green. Tarlan Govanaliev, he plays in the number 1 shirt. Number 2. Actually, no, just confirming it's actually in the number 1 is Elchin Jamali. Playing at number 2 is Tarlan Gabanaliev. Number 3, Adrian Laplacette. And playing at number 4, Manuel Fernandez Gerente. So Laplacette, Adrian Laplacette, Gabanaliev, Elchin Jamali. They have been in the lineups every year that they have won this tournament. Tim Bauer and Esteban Ferrari. The 2 umpires, Oliver Ellis, the chief umpire, the 3rd man in the stand. So, as we were in the first game, 4 chukkers in this high goal tournament. 2 sides really fancy to go far, lining up here in the second game of this tournament. So, big welcome to Sebastian Agaton, the captain of this side this year, joined by Aristide Faginato, the Italian, lining up in the number 1 and 2, and then Robert Strong, Nico Perez, Team Azerbaijan, Land of Fire, all of this experience. Elchin Jamali at number 1, Tarlan Gomanaliev, he plays at number 2, Adrian Laplacette and Manuel Fernandez Gerente. So the players come back in, and it's brought away here now, straight away, looking to get some control, and it is going to be Fernandez Gerente, taken out to the left. So no, that was Laplacette, backed away there. Good play by Aristide Faginato, taking it away. Aristide up towards the 20-yard mark. Good pressure and defence, so left behind there. And brought away now for Azerbaijan, Land of Fire. Just deflects off his pony there. It's Laplacette. Ooh, close there, but bringing it well. And it goes, I think, up over the boards. So roll in from the centre. And it goes in. The backhand played there by Gablanyev. Gablanyev, he was looking for Jamali, but it's gone as far there as Fernandez Llorente. Looking for Laplacette. Laplacette now with the drive down the ground. But it's good defence there by Agaton. Backed away again by Fernandez Llorente, but it's just gone up over the boards again. So the umpires bring them back to the centre of the field. And the ball goes back in play here with Laplacette. Laplacette, stolen away. And look at it coming through at speed here, the Frenchman Strom. Strom now taking on Laplacette with the shot towards the goal. It's going to roll close, but Laplacette so good in this version of the sport. Sends it down the ground. Looking here at the front. But there in defence is Faginato, not able to get there, so here comes Jamali. Jamali now with the shot just left over the top. There with the backhand again is Strom. Strom looking there for Sebastian Agaton, but coming across, and the umpires blow the first whistle on the game. So a bit of a stop-start nature to this second game. As you see there, Agaton it was coming across in front of Laplacette. So it is going to be Team Azerbaijan, Land of Fire. 2 times winners, beaten finalists last year. So winners in 2022, 2023. And it is going to be Laplacette. 20 yards from goal. So Laplacette, 20 yards from goal. No mistake at all. The goal is scored, and it's for 2-time winners who add to that half a goal they have on handicap. 1.5 goals to nil. Team Azerbaijan lead. As the players come back to the central ground, I'm not sure if you can hear the music in the background, but the theme tune of Team Azerbaijan, Land of Fire, plays as it comes out here now. Strong coming back together as is picked up there by Jamali. Couldn't get a lot onto it, but it will be Laplacette again. Remember, we don't change ends after every goal, but look at that by Laplacette. He just deflects off the stick wide to the left-hand side. So 3 minutes and a half remaining here in this opening of our 4 chuckers. Sam Moritz and Nico Pires. Nico Pires, let to see him really come into the action yet. Nico Pires gives it now to Strom. Strom, take it out to the left-hand side. Coming back with him there as it's deflected wide. Picked up here again though by Pires. Pires now takes it to the left-hand side. Nico Pires close with him there, and eventually drawing a whistle as Pires just kept the ball close, made it really difficult there for the opposition. Nico Pires, of course, one of the 3 brothers, Nico, Gonzalito, Facundo, who've all made it to 10 goals. Their father, Gonzalo Pires, of course, 10 goals himself as well. They really are forename of Polo, and you can see there just how he got that line in his favour. And it's going to be a chance here. But they can let them go off and change first here in this opening of our chuckers. 1.5 goals to nil, Azerbaijan lead. See there, Talan Gulaniev, great to see him back with this team this year. Him and Elchin Jamali, the number 1 and 2, they always do so much for their team. They give them that option, they run hard at the front, defend so hard as well. It's been 2 Laplacettes in the prior years, but this time Fernando Llorente joins the team. But they're going to have to defend a penalty as Nico Pierres steps up, hits it hard and high through the centre of the goal. Nico Pierres, he makes no mistake. His opening goal of the World Cup. And Nico Pierres pulls one back for St. Moritz for home side, Sebastian Agaton. And Nico Pierres, of course, they play all over the world together. England, Spain, Argentina, now here on the Lake of St. Moritz as well. And France, of course, as well, I should mention, of course, Sebastian Agaton. The Frenchman, Robert Strom, his compatriot, out here together with St. Moritz. But here now, they've got a defender. It's picked up by Fernando Llorente, the Argentine. Fernando Llorente looking to take on Pierres. Pierres, just see off the ball there. A few players have caught sticks, so the umpires will blow the whistle just to let them make sure they're all ready to go. And it will be just a spot hit penalty for Nico Pierres. So Pierres sends it to the left-hand side, looking for Strom. Strom gives it back to Pierres. Now Nico Pierres takes it out to the left-hand side. He's got Faccinato out in front of him, but it just got caught up in the wind, and you can see there the way the ball just went backwards, how the wind really will come into equation here as Elchin Jamali looks to run. Jamali, couldn't quite read the bounce. Backed up though by Laplacette, sending it down the ground, and back in defence, Aristide Faccinato with the open backhand, the Italian. Only as far though as Laplacette again. Laplacette looking to get there, defending hard, worse St. Moritz, but nothing they could do. The goal is scored. And Team Azerbaijan land of fire. They extend their lead. They now lead 2.5 goals to 1, courtesy of that half-goal handicap as well. Desperate defence by the team in red, but nothing they could do to stop it in the end as we just enter the final minute or so of this opening chukker. If you missed the first game, it was FlexJet who got victory in a hotly contested, it really was, right until the end. Macaj, they did so well, but trailed by a goal and a half at the final buzzer. As now here come the 2 times winners, Team Azerbaijan, taken out there by Jamali. Jamali couldn't quite get there. The open backhand played by Pierres, looking to see if he can find Faccinato on the turn, but it will just come there again for Pierres. Pierres now looking for Strom at the front. Quickly back in defence, Gabalanyev. Gabalanyev couldn't get any distance, and it's going to be here again now with Strom. Strom to the left-hand side. Jamali coming back. Still here, though, with Strom. The near side backhand into the space. And here is Fernando Llorente. Fernando Llorente looking for Jamali on the turn. The first buzzer is gone. This game is going at speed as Pierres comes back. The tail backhand played. Who's going to turn first? There now again with Strom. Strom, the open backhand. His side lead, trail by a goal and a half as Laplacette comes back. Laplacette with the backhand down the boards. Met there though by Aristide Faccinato. Here now comes again Strom. Has he got the time? He's not got long. He's left it for Pierres. Pierres, as we hear the buzzer go, that will be an end to the opening of our 4 chukkers. And it is the 2 times winners, Team Azerbaijan, Land of Fire, who lead 2.5 goals to 1.
Whether it's making time pass faster or creating moments that make time stand still, every journey with FlexJet is a timeless dedication to you. From handcrafted artisan interiors on the world's most advanced aircraft, to exceptional experiences and enduring memories. You won't just be flown, you'll be moved. Introducing Fractional Jet Ownership by FlexJet.
So welcome back to all of our viewers from around the world. Hello to Rapai Ahmed, Chiara Foto, and Aga Kazmi joining us on Facebook. Do let us know where you are watching from. The crowd is beginning to build up here as well as you normally see on the first day. It starts a little bit quietly and then build up. Of course, the weekend is where it really gets going in terms of a live audience. But if you are joining us, Polo Line OK on Instagram, Polo Line Int on Facebook, Polo Line TV on YouTube as well. All the games throughout the weekend broadcast live here on Polo Line TV. But in this second chukker, ready to get underway on the lake. So it's just told it's actually 220 meters long, the lake out here, 90 meters wide. It is the largest of the arenas in the snow polo discipline. It is a growing discipline. They play, of course, over in Austria, America, France, Italy. Some really growing version of this sport. And the home side, Moritz, out here in the red, playing against 2 times winners, Team Azerbaijan, Land of Fire. And just to remind those way in which it works is the 3 winners today. They will be in the semi-finals tomorrow, and then the best placed runner-up as well. It can happen if you are, therefore, not a victor today. You can still make your way. Let's remind you of that result in the first game. FlexJet 7, Makaj 5.5 is how it finished. So a goal and a half negative for Makaj. So they will be watching closely. But 6 very even teams. Again, we were at the opening night last night, the Royal Salute opening dinner, the team presentation, cocktails. And it really is anybody's tournament, was the general consensus. You see Philip Muller and his Standing Rock side. They, of course, will be right up there with the favourites. Max Charlton, 4-time winner. Nacho Gonzalez, 5 times winners. But it's a while since either of them have been on the podium. As I mentioned earlier, Chris Hyde, the record winner of this tournament, with 7 to his name. But we're just about ready to get this second chukker underway. And the ball is back in play, and it's here now with the multiple-time winner, La Placette. Takes it to the right-hand side of the waiting Strom. There as well is Akhtar. Oh, look there, how strong the player for France just nipped in. But he couldn't quite get it the second time. Fernando Llorente looking again for La Placette, but it went further down the ground still. Aristide Faginato gives it now to Nico Pierres. Pierres on the near side. Nico Pierres coming in there is La Placette. Nico Pierres, it was taking control, but the umpires, I think, are going to give this one in the favour of the red shirts of Moritz. As we have a look at the instant replay, you see there Pierres just reaching out, and they say there that La Placette had to go near side. Nico Pierres, his first time playing the Snow Polo World Cup. Sorry, I stand corrected. He was here a couple of years ago, but he's looking for his first victory in it. And just waiting to see where they get given this penalty. 20 and 40 or where the crosses are marked. And it's not easy, I tell you. The wind is getting stronger and stronger as the day has gone on, and that's going to make the penalties that little bit more tricky. Those who remember joining us back in 2024 will remember the whole tournament was played on penalty shootouts due to the conditions on the lake. They want it closer. But the umpires are saying there wasn't a lot of forward progress, so it is just going to be a 40-yard penalty. Still a big chance, but the conditions don't make it easy. Expect Nico here to try and keep it low, take the wind out of the equation. Pierres, he does just that, and it's straight through the middle. That is a beautiful penalty by Nico Pierres. 40 yards out, I tell you, is not easy on the ice, and he made no mistake at all. Nico Pierres, 2 goals to 2.5. Sam Moritz, top of the world. They trail as the players come back. Waiting at the front there, Elchin Jamali and Robert Strom. Tim Bowen, the umpire, just calling him to stop. And there, taking it on the near side is Jamali. Elchin Jamali looking to fight there with Strom. Strom did well, but it falls again here for La Placette. La Placette taking on the waiting number 2, Aristide Faginatu, did really well there. In there again, looking to get some of it with Strom, but it's still there with Fernandez Llorente. Backed as well for Tali Gubelanyev. Gubelanyev gives it now to his captain, La Placette. La Placette unable to get through. Off the near side, back up. What a score that is! What a score by Elchin Jamali. Just saw the ball on the near side at the angle. Opportunistic swipe. And he makes it 3.5 goals to 2. Look at this here. You felt there that they'd done enough to bring it away. But Jamali had other ideas, and that is a real example of how this team in green have been so successful over the years. As the ball goes into play. Backed away by Gubelanyev. Gubelanyev into the crowd. Here, though, is Strom. Strom spins it out left. In front of him is Nico Pierres. Pierres now looking to run. Pierres to the left-hand side. Drop behind now. Coming on the near side. Lovely shot again by Jamali looking for Gubelanyev. Gubelanyev now running against Sebastian Agaton. It did really well. Sebastian Agaton. Aristide Faginatu just lost sight of the ball as it comes back down on the board. So tail backhand played by Fernandez Llorente, but only as far again as Pierres. Pierres just lost sight of the ball as La Placette comes back. La Placette, this game really speeding up here in this second chuck as La Placette comes together there with the waiting Strom. Nico Pierres, he was there as well as Fernandez Llorente. Sends it down at the ground, looking for a runner. Nico Pierres goes to a big open backhand, looking for Strom. It does bounce kindly there for the French number 3. It's Robert Strom looking to run through. Sam Moritz answer back. What a score that is for Robert Strom. They make it 3.5 goals to 3 now. Just half a goal separate these two sides. Yeah, the church bells in the background as the players go off and change here in the second chukker. Just get a confirmation of how long left in this second chukker. Just over 3 minutes. Sorry, we just got caught a little bit behind on the clock here on the Polo Line live stream. It's just over 3 minutes to go, so the players do go off and change. We'll see when the third game of the day, scheduled for about 2:30, 2:45 as things stand. You'd imagine we'll get back on time with the lunch break. And just a glimmer of blue sky above us as well, and the sun on the Polo Line towers here at the back. So the players line up back in the centre of the field. So it comes back into play. Sent down the ground here now, and looking to pick it up is Pierres. Pierres, who's got more and more influential as this game has gone on, but La Placette, his fellow Argentine, comes in, steals it away. In comes Strom. Ooh, the umpires Weren't going to let him quite get away there. His eyes were just lighting up the goal out in front of him, but I think the umpire is going to drop this one in favour of Team Azerbaijan, Land of Fire. One game left in the day. Investec playing against many people's favourite Philip Muller and his Standing Rock. You see the Standing Rock fair play banners on the sideline. Amazing work that Philip Muller and his team are doing, and it's great to see Standing Rock for their first time competing in this tournament. The three of them, Nacho Gonzalez, the other, the La Placette, Rally La Placette, and Nacho Gonzalez, recent winners over in Austria. But here on the field now is Adriancito La Placette. Hooked out of it by Robert Strom. Robert Strom now was going to find Nico Pieris, who'd gone, but are they going to leave a player open? Oh, Strom, then three players in green all came together. They could come to regret that as Robert Strom goes all on his own, slows it down. They're going to chase him. Oh, it's against the post. It's against the post and it's not going to go through. What a chance that was. And in the end, it was the pressure of Jamali, but he's got more to do now as Strom called off the play. The umpires say play on. What a chance that was for Robert Strom. Still the pressure's there, but Fernandez Llorente backs the ball into the ground there. Bounces, stays in play. It's right up there on the backside, and in the end, he chooses just to back it over the boards. But what a chance there. Somehow they get away with it, the team in green. Let's see what they give here. Because obviously if it goes over the boards, they call it a roll-in from the centre. So what they don't want is to allow players to hit it out purposefully. So the umpire's just coming to have a chat about that. And they are continuing just to explain to the umpires, sorry, the players, what the decision is. As we have a look, the crowd is growing on the far side. Let's say through the weekend we do expect about 15,000 people here on the lake. The Friday morning games tend to be the quietest in terms of attendance in person as it gradually builds throughout the 3 days. But with the ball in defence, it is going to be Azerbaijan. Oh, I think there might be a technical. A little bit too much said, so they're going to continue to carry the ball. I think what Sam Moritz aren't happy about is they felt that the ball was hit over the boards on purpose by the defending side, which of course would have sent the ball up to the centre of the field with a roll in. But the umpires say otherwise and then have penalised them for just saying a little bit too much. So it's going to be Team Azerbaijan, Land of Fire, with the ball in the centre. Here with La Placette, gives it to Fernandez Llorente. Fernandez Llorente will look to get away from Strom. Strom does well initially and now gives it to Pierres. Pierres looks to run up over the halfway line. Nico Pierres with the ball on Vigneur's side. Oh, look at that bounce as Strom and Pierres both beaten by it. Now they're open to the counter with Elchin Jameli. Jameli looking for a player at the front, entirely Gubelanyev, but it's there. Backhand played by Strom again. At the back again is Jameli. Jameli just over a minute to go here in this second chukkers is picked up here on the near side by Pierres. Pierres looking for Strom. Strom gets it out the air superbly but puts too much on it. There may have been a whistle, but either way it is going to be Team Azerbaijan Land of Fire ball. We'll see whether it was a foul or it is a ball on back line. I think they're just giving it on the back line, so the clock will go into the final minute. And it will be La Placette. La Placette taking on Strom. The two number threes coming together. Sam Moritz really beginning to pile on the pressure in this second chukker as they come here again with Strom. Strom looking to see where Pierres is. Pierres reaches across. Calls for a foul. Jamali does really well as he sends the ball down the ground for Gubelanyev, but it's good play by Aristide Faginato. Faginato did well, gives it again to Strom. Strom and Nico Pierres. Strom it is still with the ball on the near side. The umpire just found himself in between the two, but it's going to fall for Pierres. Pierres now running through. Sam Moritz appealing for the foul, and the near side backhand played. And the umpires do eventually blow the whistle. Let's see what they give here. I think they said no foul. And I think you heard the buzzer, but I think the whistle went before the buzzer, so they will play out this penalty, waiting to see whether it's a close penalty or a corner. And it's going to be 20 yards. Nope, they're going to take it back. It is just going to be the safety. I think Sam Moritz wanted a penalty right in front of goal. There was an argument for it, but the umpires just say the safety 60. So, what will be the final play of this first half? The leader hinges on this play. Nico Pierres, we saw him score the last one. And he's done the same again. Nico Pierres with the shot, with the score, and with what looks like the final shot of this first half. It is going to be Sam Moritz who go back to the pony lines in the lead. 4 goals to 3.5. Team Azerbaijan, Land of Fire, the 2-time winners under pressure here. We'll be back for the second half very shortly. It is the home side, Sam Moritz who lead 4 goals to 3.5.
It all starts with a flower. Fill your world with wonder.
So welcome back here to the Lake of Sam Moritz, a frozen lake here. This beautiful, unique setting in the world, and do check it out. Everyone looking to catch what they can on the side, on their mobiles. You're all watching, I know, from home on our Polo Line TV channels, on our app as well. And a big thank you to all who are joining us for this tournament. Semi-finals day tomorrow. The winners go straight there, and then it will be the best placed losers. Makaj, they lost the first game by 1.5 goals, so that is the standard bearer so far, as Team Azerbaijan, Land of Fire and La Placette, Adrien La Placette. We will see Raoul La Placette in a new lineup this year, as it's brought away there by Faginato. Gives it now to Strom. Strom with the backhand. Pierres it was who reads it. And now here with Nico Pierres, taking it to the left-hand side. Jamali, he comes back. Jamali, near side backhand. Played only as far, though, as Strom. Strom and Pierres out in front. Pierres now, look over defensive play here, though. Coming back hard there with the backhand is Fernandez Llorente. Fernandez Llorente looking for La Placette. La Placette just got there on the near side. Here now of Aristide Faginato. Faginato with the play, but it's going to come straight back at them. The backhand by La Placette looking for Jamali, but only here now with Strom, and the counter-attackers on. They're all going to chase the Frenchman. It's Robert Strom making his way down the ground. Still there with Strom, goes for the next shot. Hasn't quite found the angle he needed, but I think he broke his stick as well in the process. So he'll go off and change as it's here now. Ball on the boards with Elchan Jamali. Ridden out of it though by Pierres. Pierres taking it back. Robert Stromer has no stick is what he's saying, so he's gone off and changed. So momentarily the team in red down to 3 players. Can La Placette make the most of it? Into a pony there of Aristide Faginato. Faginato does really well there as Nico Pierres picks it up. Across comes Elchan Jamali. Again does so well. Taking on Nico Pierres is given now to Fernandez Llorente. Fernandez Llorente taking up the ground there. It does stay in play as we go Right back into the corner there. About a minute and a half later in the third chukker. Here now, still with Azerbaijan, land of fire, and La Placette reaches out, just loses it strong. New stick, backhand play, and on the turn, Sebastian Agaton. Agaton running away. He's up towards the halfway line. Sebastian Agaton just called off the play, and it's there now with La Placette. La Placette into the pony there of the waiting Nico Pires. Takes control of the ball. He's got the time to take it out to the right-hand side. Sebastian Agaton and Nico Pires team up all over the world as Agaton sends it up over the back line. And that will be Azerbaijan ball. We'll wait and see whether the umpires say go off on change or if we do one more play. As we have a whistle, and that will be a chance for the players to go off and change. It's a quick game out here in this second contest. Bit stop-start in the first one, but both sets of players giving it their all out here for 41st edition of the Polo World Cup out here on snow. We'll be back very shortly. So massive shout out to all of the teams behind the scenes here as well, as always with the horses. For those wondering, horses do get brought in here from all around Europe, from all around the world to come and play. It's a massive operation coming and spending the week here. Many of these players as well, they were in Austria last couple of weeks as well. This big period of polo here, all of the action being brought for you on Polo Line. But this is the tournament. All the players on the snow want to win. Snow Polo World Cup, the 41st edition. Big shout out, I'm sure they'll be watching over in the US to the Ganseys as well. They've been such big supporters to this tournament over the years as well. Mr. Gansey, if you are watching. But for now, it is going to be Team Azerbaijan, Land of Fire, 2 times winners of this tournament. They came so close as well. Eduardo Greggi last year and the Kushnat practice in an unbelievable final. Just ended up being defeated by half a goal as they were looking for what would have been a 3rd straight victory. But they come back again here with a really strong team this year. Manuel Fernandez Llorente with the shot. Picked up there now by La Placette. La Placette looking up into the sky. Fernandez Llorente seeing if he can find it. Strom, he's there as well. La Placette just comes in as the wind continues to play a factor out here in this game. But coming back again is Elchin Jamali. We've seen how good he is both in defence and attack. He's got that great goal we'll be seeing on the highlights earlier on in the game. Now, what happened there? Did it go over the back line or was it hit straight out? The umpires having a look, and I think they're going to say that's going to be a roll in from the centre. So really good play there by Elchin Jamali. Right there, that would have been a safety penalty. And we've seen how good Nico Pires is from there, but instead with the ball going up over the boards, that will be a roll in from the halfway line. So 2 minutes 50 seconds to go here in this third of our 4 chukkers, the second of our 3 games of the day. Standing Rock and Investec, they wait to play the third and final game of this day. As we go again, driven long down the ground by La Placette. Here now is though Nico Pires. This isn't the player you want to let run at you. Good backhand play there by Jamali. Again, what a backhand play that was, as it falls again here for Sebastian Agaton. Agaton with the backhand into space. And look at the speed of Strom again coming through. It's the player for France, Robert Strom, with the approach shot towards the goal. Can he finish it off this time? Strom, oh, he's hit it left. He's hit it left. What a run, what an attack. We've seen Robert Strom a couple of times go close, but again it's wide to the left-hand side. So still just half a goal separating these two sides. It's been a really close contest right since the first play in Team Azerbaijan, Land of Fire. They've let Robert Strong go a couple of times and they've got fortunate from it. They don't want to let that happen too many times. It goes up over into the crowd again. Still one game to come today. Investec, 4 Brazilians will be on the field of play for Investec, taking on Standing Rock in that game. Standing Rock, their first time here as a team sponsor. It's great to have Philip Muller here as it's brought away now. There is Gabelanyev, but it's only here now for Fernandez Llorente. In there comes Strom. He's done a lot of great work defending from the front as it's here again though with La Placette. La Placette takes it out to the left hand side. Still there with La Placette. Leaves the ball just behind. They're picking up the backhand is Strom. Strom looking for Agaton. Agaton, can he get there? No, he's beaten to it with a great backhand played by Aristide Faginato. And here now is La Placette. La Placette. Behind him is Fernandez Llorente. Faginato, he's at the back. Jamali, he looks to get there, but the umpires blow a whistle on the play. As we have a look at the instant replay, it was Nico Pierres, I think, who turned fastest onto the play. Let's have a look. It was great defensive play and sent long there by La Placette. And yeah, you could just see there it was Nico Pierres who had the line. Jamali, he does play like that. That's his style. He takes risks. He goes for those balls, and you know why, because so often he runs away and is able to score the goals. As we've already seen a couple of times in this game, we've certainly seen over the years in their successful campaigns as well. But it is going to be from a spot here. We're in the final 30 seconds, just about, of this third and penultimate chucker. There goes the first buzzer, so Strom with the play. He's got the possession of the ball. Behind him there is Aristide, but still now with Strom. Strom to the left-hand side. Can they get another one here in this chucker? Looking for Pierres. At the back there is Fernandez Llorente. Fernandez Llorente hits it back into the waiting Strom and Pierres, but it's brought away, and they're going to come away. They haven't got long left on the clock, though, so they've just got to make sure. Oh, the umpires have blown a whistle. I was about to say both sides just want to make sure they don't give away a foul and the chucker will come to an end. But whistle does go, so we'll wait and see which way this one is given. One chucker left in our second game, and it is St. Moritz who lead just by the half goal.
Does anyone actually like being cold? Being tough isn't about suffering through it. It's about knowing better. Knowing when to stay warm and look sharp. Simple as that. These aren't just pieces you wear. They're built to be lived in. Macage, aesthetics that protect.
So welcome back here for the fourth and final chucker of this second game. What an opening day it has been. Both games so far have been absolutely neck and neck. All 8 players giving it their absolute all. on the lake. Now, a big decision to be made here. There were just barely 5 seconds to go before the second buzzer had gone. And in those situations, you just think, don't give away a foul, let it run its course. We'll have a look here on the instant replay. It was Azerbaijan there with the ball. And I'm sure that was Pierres or Strom. I think it was Strom who felt like he'd done enough on the ride-off to have the ball, and the umpires, they've brought everyone back to the centre, so they may well have just said it's a no foul and we will just have a roll in. That does look indeed to be the case. So, half a goal in it. Remember, the deficit was 1.5 that Macaj were defeated by in the first game, so that is the standard bearer for the best place runners-up in these games, who will get to the semi-finals alongside the winners. FlexJet, Palon Sterling, the captain, already in that semi-final, watching with interest here. And it's going to be the side in the lead, Team Moritz, who have the ball with a penalty shot to get really this final chukker underway, having gained possession out that opening line-out. So Nico Pierres looking to get going here. He's really controlled things from the back throughout this game. He knows the danger of Azerbaijan on the counter, but he's just been drawn in now. The backhand played again by Jamali, as far now as Strom. Strom, backhand up into the sky. And it's here now. Up over the boards by Fernandez Llorente, so the players will come back to the centre. So tentative start to this fourth and final chukker. So here we go. Brought up now by Azerbaijan, land of fire. Brought out to the left-hand side though by Moritz, who regained possession. Backhand played superbly by Fernandez Llorente, looking for Laplacette. Laplacette, he will get there in front of Agatar. Coming back is Fagianato. Aristide, great play there by the Italian Aristide Fagianato, sending it back. But there again is Gabalanyev, looking again. Oh, there's a tumble off the play, and the umpires do blow the whistle. Straight back onto his feet though is Elchin Jamal. It was off the play. Not quite sure what happened, but both horse and rider straight back up. And the horse is caught before it goes running down the lake. And we'll see what the umpires decide just to get this game back underway. Still plenty of time. Just half a goal separating these sides. Adrien Laplacette, Adrien Junior Laplacette, his namesake Raoul Laplacette. So often they've played together and been so successful. Raoul Laplacette, he will be playing with Standing Rock in our third and final game. Due to get underway 2:30. We'll just keep an eye on the schedule. It's about an hour, so you'd imagine we will stick to that. It does stay light here till about 4:30, but they obviously like to give plenty of chance before it does get too dark here. So 2:30, they will try and stick to that. And Elchin Jamali, oh, he was just about to mount, but his horse just making life interesting for him. Such an impressive organisation. This team, Azerbaijan, Land of Fire, they come back, as we say, every year, so competitive. Elchin Jamali, Tyler Gobalanyev, and this year, Adrien Laplacette, joined by Fernandez Llorente. And now he is back on his horse. So, the game ready to get back underway. Let's see what the umpires do. I think it was Moritz who were in possession of the ball, so they will likely get it back again. As the snow continues to fall out here on the lake, there's no danger of lack of snow. It looks superb on the lake. as it's brought out right here now by Pierres. Pierres, he spotted a gap, and all he needs is a millimetre. Oh, but coming back quickly, Fernando Llorente. Oh, he did well there, just to readjust and get control of the bounce. In came Strom. There is Jamali. Jamali did really well there. The umpire's happy, but Pierres fighting hard there still is Elchin Jamali. Picked away now, though, under the neck by Strom. Looking for Pierres. Pierres out the air. Oh, he nearly got the flamboyant shot out the air, but it's going to be picked up here now by Laplacette. Laplacette into the crowd. Who's going to turn first? It is going to be Fernando Llorente. Fernando Llorente takes the tap. Across there came Nico Pierres, claiming he had every right to go for it, but I think the umpires are going to say otherwise. Let's have a look here on the instant replay. This superb coverage here, as you see that, just tapping it. Yeah, so Nico Pierres, he felt that his teammate had done the blocking work, but the umpires were trying to play. You've got to give him the space to hit the ball. So Team Azerbaijan, Land of Fire, they will have the ball in the centre of the ground. And it will be possession for Fernandez Llorente. Of course, his famous setting, Sam Moritz. Got the Cresta run in the background as well. I've seen some pictures of the polo players attempting that as well. As it's sent long down the ground by Fernandez Llorente. They're looking to put it straight up here for Laplacette. Laplacette with the tap. Waiting with him there is Agaton. Good backhand play by Strom. Sebastian Agaton and Nico Pierres looking to get there. The backhand played again though by Fernandez Llorente. In there is Strom. Desperate defensive play as Strom sends it down the ground. There was... Oh, he's gone again. Jamali, I think his horse has just about had enough. Coming in, and you would say with the whistle going, that could well be the halfway point, they will say, of this fourth chukker. As the players cough and change, Jamali, he will hope his horse just runs back towards the pony lines, which we can see it doing. And that will be the halfway point then of this fourth and final chukker. Sam Moritz, they lead by half a goal. Plenty left to play for here. Just watch the pony makes its way towards the pony lines. Job done for the day. Jamali, he will walk back. So Stide Ferdinato, hearing from him yesterday how excited he is to be here. I think a decision was made by himself, where he so often plays in Spain. He decided he really wanted to be here playing this year, got in touch, there was the space, and it's great to see him here with the San Moritz side, of course with Nico Pierres, player who has won it all here in Europe. We see him win so much in England, in Spain, Switzerland as well previously, France, where he lines up with Sebastian Agaton. They reached, of course, the final of the British Open that you saw exclusively live on Polo Line. They are going back to the UK next year, or this year I should say, 2026, with a really strong lineup as well. And they have themselves out in front. Sam Moritz, they'd love to see their home side here. Crowd is beginning to build. If you're anywhere near the area watching and thinking of making your way here, there's great catering tents, closed shopping tents, everything over on the far side here. It really is an amazing weekend to be part of. But we have 3.5 minutes to go here in this fourth chukker. Anybody's game. The ball goes in play. It's there with Aristide. Aristide just sent it back up overboard, and we are, as we started, the clock will continue to tick. And the ball goes back in play. One at the front here, and he's gone. It's Sam Moritz and Robert Strom. Is it third time lucky in terms of these runs for Strom? Or no, Strom just sends it up high. Caught him the wind. He could yet claim an assist, though, as it falls onto the end of Pierres' stick. Nico Pierres takes it to the right-hand side. Waiting with him there is Fernandez Llorente. Fernandez Llorente forces him into the backhand. Turned away here now, and they will come at them yet again, though, with Strom. In there comes La Placette. La Placette turns it round. Fernandez Llorente behind him. Here, though, with La Placette, sending it down the ground, coming back with time. Oh, just misread it, so it's going to be La Placette. La Placette, Azerbaijan land of fire. Can they get themselves in the lead? La Placette, oh, it's going to stay in play and it's wide to the right-hand side, but the counter-attack could be on. Here now is Pierres. Pierres to the right-hand side. Across there comes Fernandez Llorente. Pierres with the shot. Can he keep it in play? Yes, he can. It just stays up there with the boards. There on the near side is Robert Strom. We are approaching the final 2 minutes of this match. As Strom, lovely play there, just reached out behind him, took control of the ball. Turns on here now for Strom again. He's on a one-man mission to try and find his way towards the goal. It's Pierres with the near side flick wide to the left-hand side. So they still lead. And the ball is pinned right back in the Team Azerbaijan land of fire area. They wanted to get going quickly, understandably, but the umpires said there that you've got to wait for Strom, but Whistler's gone, so the clock, it does stop. And we hear the bells going again in the beautiful town of St. Moritz. So here comes Team Azerbaijan land of fire. Send the ball down the ground. There is Pierres. Pierres with the backhand. Looking now to take on the backhand by Faginato, so they keep control of the ball. Minute and a half to go. Can they come again here? It is going to be Fernandez Llorente. Fernandez Llorente and Azerbaijan. They need to get going quickly, but it's good play by Aristide Faginato with the open backhand. Looking now for Strom. Strom with the ball. Takes it up the air a couple of times, the player from France. Tail backhand by La Placette. Still, they can come back at them. Half a goal separates the backhand played by Faginato. Now, if nothing else, Team Azerbaijan want to make sure that they do not concede, because that will put them in a position to be the best place runner-up. As it's here, though, they want more of it, as it's La Placette. La Placette takes it up the air once, turning his way towards the goal. Team Azerbaijan ladder fire. All the defensive play is good, and they clear it away. We're into the final 40 seconds, and away goes Aristide Faginato. Sends it up towards the halfway line, but it's not quite going to get there again. Here now comes Fernandez Llorente. Can he find a winner? Fernandez Llorente in between a couple of players in red. Here now with Jamali. Jamali, there is Faginato with the open backhand. The umpires say play on. We've got seconds left here now, and it's going to be brought away. And that, you would say, will be the winning defensive play as Strom takes it away with the cut shot down the ground. They don't want to let him score. It's Strom out in front. Takes it to the right-hand side. Next shot by Strom, but it's going to go wide. Or it stays in play. Strom, now it does go up over the back line. There is seconds remaining. St. Moritz, they are going to be the winners of your second game of the day. 4 goals to 3.5, but importantly for the two-time winners, Team Azerbaijan, they are the best place runners-up so far. But it is St. Moritz, the home side, who win 4 goals to 3.5. We will show you some highlights from the game. We'll have the score progression as we go. And do not go anywhere, because we will be back in just under an hour for the third and final game of this opening day. But what a victory it is for St. Moritz. They join FlexJet as your winners on this opening day. Nico Pierres, Sebastian Agaton, they bring their team here. Robert Strom and Manuel Fernandez Llorente, they take home the win, 4 goals to 3.5. Let's say 2:30 local time, our third and final game due to get underway. It's 20-2 at the moment, so we've got just under an hour. We're going to go away and warm up here in the Polo Line Tower. You will not miss a minute of the action, powered by Holyland. But they will be very happy with their opening day work. A fist pump there for Aristide Faginato, who made some great plays, especially in defense.